Hello, lovely people. It's another edition of Calling segment right here on Davcadotv. Today, on this show, we are going to be having, listen to the name, TUKPIN. This guy, that's his name. This guy is a hip hop rapper, and he's based in Ghana, from Benin, based in Ghana. Okay, let me say he's a Ghanaian hip hop rapper, but this guy is making waves out there in America, Ghana, Nigeria, so many places, but you wouldn't know. You can check him out on his social media handles, as you mentioned his social media handles. So Tupe, we welcome you to Davcado TV, and we are happy to have you. We also thank you for being on the line with us. Um, let's dive into the purpose of today. First of all, we want to know what inspires you to do music. But before we get to knowing what inspires you to do music, want you to tell us the kind of music that you are into. What kind of music that you do?
Okay. Actually, I do hip hop, and
Hmm.
I'm a rapper. But I'm into hip hop. So, if I have to clarify it, I rap more in indigenous languages. I grew up in my father's hometown, which is in Benin Republic, and I do rap a lot in the Benin local language. I
Hmm.
sometimes try the Ewe language too. So
Hmm.
I actually rap. I'm a rapper.
Okay, so basically you are not a Ghanaian.
Oh, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm like I can say full because my mom is coming from the Volta region.
Okay, okay. All right. So tell us what inspires you to do music.
The name?
What inspires you to do music?
What inspired me to do music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can tell what inspired me. Naturally, I can say my forefathers are musicians. My grandfather has been a musician, and my father too has been a musician, but didn't take it just like as a work. My father was a military man, and my father too worked for the government. So they didn't use music, take it serious as a career. And in myself, since a younger age, I've been in like I don't know what to say, but I've been trying to do music since a younger age because the thing is in my blood.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You said your grandfather was a musician.
Yeah, but those days the kind of music they did was a
Those kind
traditional
of,
music.
yeah, traditional music, high life
Yes,
music. Okay.
it's
So you are drawing the inspiration from your father being a musician, your grandfather being a musician, so they motivate you to venture into music. Is that what you're trying to mean?
yeah. But apart from that, my personal life too. Especially the kind of music that I do is hip hop. Hip hop is sometimes qualified as music from the street or the ghetto. Me
Hmm.
myself, my whole life has been a very hard struggle. So also that one also is inside part of it. What motivates me more to be a rapper because the kind of music that I do is not the kind of music that everybody do. I don't know that if I have to call myself a musician, but I like doing rap music more than any other music.
Okay. So do you have a management, or you are just doing everything on your own?
Hello.
Do you have a management, or you are doing everything on your own?
Uh, right now, all my five projects, if I can say five albums, I've done it myself. I've done
Hmm.
it myself, though I'm still looking for a good team to work with, a good team that can really know where I'm
Hmm.
heading to and work with me.
Okay.
But as for now, I don't have the management, and I'm really looking for a good management because I need it.
Okay. I think I heard you say something about your album, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us more about this album.
Oh, my album. I don't have only one album. I've I've had right now five projects so far that you can
Hmm.
find on Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify. My first album actually came out in 2019, which
Oh,
is
okay.
titled The African Dream.
Mm.
The African Dream. After that, I've released Davcadotv the
Mm.
following year,
Okay.
2020.
Okay. So let's talk about your most recent album, the one you just released recently. Let's talk about that one. Tell us about that.
Hello?
Yeah, let's talk about your most recent album or the one you just released recently.
Most recent album,
Yeah, the one you just released recently.
uh, like if I want to talk about something, it has to be the project that I am using to participate in the award.
Okay, tell us about that.
Yeah, that project I released it in 2021. It was an
Mm,
EP. Yeah, it was an EP with 5 songs on it,
mm,
entitled Jimakla.
mm.
And you know Jimakla, I don't know whether you understand English.
You don't know what I
I'm asking you whether you understand Ewe.
not really.
No, okay. Jimakla is an Ewe word which means uneducated.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
okay.
released the project, that project to support education because I have plans of, building schools in my hometown. So I released that project to support education. So Jimakla actually means uneducated. It's a project to support education and to help children that don't have means to, go to school, at least know something about school, to get to
Mm,
school one day. That is
mm.
what Jimakla is about.
Oh, okay, okay. That's nice to hear.
Ex- Excuse me, I hope my English is not messing up your interview because
Don't worry,
English is.
don't worry
Oh,
about that.
okay, okay,
Don't worry about
okay.
that. Okay, so let's talk about since you said you don't have a management, so I want to know how do you manage to finance your music, or how do you raise funds to finance your music since you don't have a management and you are doing
Please
everything on your own?
come again, come again.
Yeah, you said you don't have a management, so we want
Yeah.
to know how do you manage to raise funds or how do you manage to raise money to sponsor your music since you don't have a team that you're working with?
Uh, it's a good question to ask. It's a good question to ask. Since I don't have a management, I don't have a team. Since I've been doing music, I've
Mm,
been doing it myself based on the jobs that I do, any kind of job that I do, because the thing is more than a passion.
mm,
I do jobs that I'm not supposed to do just to follow up on the music, even though I'm not yet at the place I want to be. But part of the money I earn from the little jobs that I do, I put them all into music because I really believe in what I'm doing till I get a good team to work with.
mm. Oh, okay. Um, how do you stay connected to, or how do you manage to improve or stay connected to the modern improvement in music? Because when you look at music now, music is moving from local to international, moving to different places. Now when you go to the eastern part of the world, or when you go to the UK, the US, most of them are now adapting to African music, African high life music, Afro
Hello,
beats.
hello,
Yeah, are you
hello.
hearing me?
No, not really.
Okay, I'm saying that
Yeah,
looking at where the world is directing to now, most people are now interested in certain types of song, and there are some songs that when you release, it will really go high because the world are now consuming most part of that kind of song. I want you to tell us how do you stay connected to the trending music style of the world now?
I don't understand the question. How do I stay
How do you
connected to?
how do you stay connected? How the world is moving now? Everything is changing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Music, yeah, music is also changing. People
yes,
like certain songs, all right? And now in the music market, people consume some particular songs now. Example, the Afrobeat. So I want you
yeah,
to tell
yeah.
us, yeah, I want you to tell us how do you stay connected and innovative looking at where the world is directing to when it comes to music?
Oh well, I maybe you don't have the chance to listen to all my projects yet
Mm, tell us
because
about that.
yeah, because this my but right now I'm working on my current album, which is my
Mm,
fourth album, because what
mm,
I've released before, I cannot count them all as albums. There are
mm,
five projects, but even though there are five projects, there are three
mm,
albums and other compilations added. But now on this current album that I'm preparing, I'm really struggling to adapt because I have real musicians working with me,
mm,
admonishing me to switch up into Afrobeats and dancehall. Right now on my current album, it's not only about hip hop and rap. Even
mm.
though I'm a rapper, but I'm trying to adapt. I'm trying to work on so many songs that are Afrobeats, dancehall, but I'm still a rapper doing that.
Okay, okay. You said you are working on an album, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so tell us more about this album. What are some of the things in the album, or what are some of the fans, what are the fans expecting from this album, and when are you releasing this album?
Uh, Talking about releasing this album, I cannot tell a date. I cannot say that this is the date I've really chosen to release this album because,
Mm,
as you know, I'm an independent artist, and as an independent artist, there are a lot of things slowing me down,
mm,
especially the finance issues. But on
mm,
this album, the only song that I've released right now on the album is talking about drugs because it's a kind of tribute that I paid to DMS. I don't know whether you know DMS. It's an American rapper who died. He
mm.
died like 2 years ago out of heart attack or something. So the
Okay.
album is supporting the album. This new album will be supporting the youth in the ghetto.
Mm,
I talk about depression, what
mm,
so many people are going through and they don't have the voice to voice it out. I'm
mm.
going to stand for so many voiceless people in the society with this album. And on this album, you can expect so many collaborations from, let's say, from Nigeria first,
Mm.
America, and Australia.
Oh, okay. So you'll be having collaboration from Nigeria, America, and Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind, letting your fans know that okay, from Nigeria, this is who I'm putting on my album. From America, this is who I'm putting on my album, and from this place, this is who I am putting on my album.
Come again with the question.
Do you mind letting your fans know that these are the people that I'm putting on my album? For example, Nigeria. From Nigeria,
Yeah.
I am putting this person in my album. From America, I am putting this person in the album. Do you mind letting your fans know about these individuals?
But even though I mentioned those people that I'm putting on my album, I don't know whether you guys can know them because they are not artists that are popularly known as the ones that everybody know. Even on this same album, I have some young talented Ghanaians on top.
Mm, mm,
For the American people, even if you want me to mention, I can mention them to you, and
mm.
you can do the research on social media, but
Uh,
I don't know whether you know them.
Yes, mentioning them also is a way of promoting them because your viewers there and your fans who are also viewing this might also like to check out on them. So you can feel free to mention them.
Oh, okay, okay. Right now,
Mm,
the song I have out on the latest album I'm preparing is entitled "Light Up." Light Up is a
mm,
featuring between me and two American females. One
mm,
lead the chorus. Her name is Brianna Marin, and the
mm,
second one is called Black Cocaine. They are females.
mm,
So from Australia, what I can say about Australia is not it's a collaboration between me and some of the beat makers over there. because
Okay.
there is an information I didn't tell you. Back in the
Mm.
days in 2019, I have a song that have been featured in an American movie. So
Mm.
based on that, I have so many American producers sending me beats, sending me, beats to work with, and those are the people that I'm really collaborating with. Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from that, I have young talented artists, Ghanaian artists. I don't know whether you know about Addis Patton. Have you heard about Addis Patton?
Maybe I have.
Huh?
Maybe I have. Maybe I have.
You don't. You did. Have you heard about Addis Patton before? He's a Ghanaian.
Yeah, I think I've heard about him before.
Okay. Addis Patton also will be on the album.
Mm.
Yeah, Addis Patton, and from Nigeria, this guy from Nigeria on the album. He's not really known by people, but he's an underground, very good rapper too. He lives in Benin Republic,
Mm.
and his
Okay.
name is SB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. You know, let's talk about some of these challenges that you're facing in the music because
Hello.
as an upcoming artist and as an
Yeah.
underground artist, there are so many challenges, countless of them. All right. So I want you to tell us what are some of these challenges that you are facing in your music.
Oh, right now, if I can talk about the challenges I'm facing,
Mm.
I can only talk about the financial challenges I'm facing. First of all, I didn't grow up in Ghana.
Okay.
I moved and I came here. Uh, when I came here, first of all, my old YouTube that I've been managing, I haven't
Mm.
been having access to it because
Mm.
the phone numbers that I used to open those YouTube accounts, like the phone number is not working here. So the first challenge I'm facing right now is I have a new YouTube which no one knows about. So
Mm.
I'm really striving to grow my YouTube account by gaining followers
Mm.
on Facebook. Like the real
Mm.
challenge I'm having is the challenge of promotion. How to promote
Mm.
my music because
Okay.
because of financial issues. That is all.
Okay, right. This leads us to the last session for this interview or the last session for this calling segment. I want you to let your fans know that this is where you can see me. When you go to Facebook, this is my name. When you go to this place, this is my name. Right. So I want you to share your social media handles so that those that are viewing out there will also go and check you out.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
On social media right now, like if you can find me on Instagram, you just put at TUKPIN.
Mm. Can you spell
So
it so that those that want to check it out
yeah,
to
on
get it?
Instagram,
Mm.
you just type it 2KPIN.
Okay,
2KPIN.
okay. And other
Yeah.
platforms too, the same, right?
Other platforms like when you go on YouTube, you can type TUKPIN. But if you want to have all our tones, just
Mm.
Google the name. Go on Google and Google put TUKPIN on Google. Then you can have access to everything, include my albums and all the platforms that my music are distributed on.
All right. So want you to give a shout out to some of your fans that might be watching this out there, or some people that these people are so dear to me. They've been supporting my music, and I won't leave them out. So just some shout out message to your fans out there.
Oh, first of all, the first shout out that I will send is for you first, and your team surrounding you. Receive my shout out, and
Thank
also
you.
I would say shout out to this new award scheme that I'm participating. The whole team of the award scheme,
Mm.
and I would say shout out to some beat makers that are working with me. Shout out to DJ Tunes. Shout out to
Mm.
my guy Petit Piment, and shout out to Addis Spartan. Shout out to Pam Pam Strada. It's also a Ghanaian artist that I'm trying to put on my album. So that is it.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for being on the show with us, and we've heard you. Your fans out there have said have heard you some of the challenges and some of the projects that you are bringing on board, and be sure that Davcado TV will always be there to support you. Davcado TV will always be there to promote you. So whenever you have a project coming on board, don't hesitate to call in. Davcado
Okay.
TV will always be there for you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the work you are doing because this is part of promoting we the artists. Thank you for
Mm,
understanding that we as artists we have so many challenges. We have so many how can I say so many challenges that we are facing, and this
mm,
program of yours is is meant to help us overcome some of the challenges
mm,
we are facing. So
mm,
thank you very much for it. When I
mm.
have anything new coming up, I'll let you guys know and
Sure,
see.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank
This is Davcado TV. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave the page. Like and share our content. If you have anything in mind, as I always say, you can meet us at the comment section. Let's vibe over there. My name is Pedro Kingsley, aka MD Kings Pedro. You can also follow me on all social media handles at MD Kings Pedro. See you on the next edition of Collins segment right here on Davcado TV.